Hey folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Mana. I'm the Mysterious GG. Still struggling with whether or not I should have a built-in, 200 millisecond pause for the commentary, because it seems like it's always just a tiny little bit off. Like, not enough. I wouldn't know. It was off by enough to be noticeable before. Now, I don't think it's off by enough that I would notice if I wasn't looking for it in every single video. At any rate, last time we actually completed 2 quests, including Mind Your Own Business, which involved the first boss fight that actually had us game overing. And I was saying at the end of the last video, I was like, this game is too hard for kids, but like, you know what? Continue at the start of the fight you were just in. From a gameplay perspective, this game is pretty forgiving. If you die in combat, you can go back to the title screen, or you can just start over again. And every single battle resets your hit points. So it really isn't a game about the action gameplay engine. That being said, the action gameplay engine ain't that great. But it's mostly a game about, like, just cute characters and little mini-adventures. And to that end, let's go to the next mini-adventure. Watts drops the hammer. That sounds like it could be pretty... Oh, this one's got super, super short instructions, too. So I would expect this will not take that long. At some point, we got to check out Ring Land. Once you have a pet, select Send Out from the barn, and then you can be... Okay, well, we'll do Ring Land at some point. But for now, we got Lisa with us, because we're alternating between these two, until I come across something where it's apparent that we need... Like, really apparent that we need to not have a companion with us. Because otherwise, we're just wasting opportunities to level up our little character friends. Our character friends. So we're going to go to the Ulcan Mines, go to Watt's workshop, and he will tell us about his lost hammer. Hammer, man. Oh, and there's going to be Dudbears, so that's the Dudbear Express. Did you just kidnap my party members? Digger's hideout. Arf! It's a book of poems. Do you want to read it? Read it. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Why do you twinkle the way you do? Are you laughing because you're just too happy? Or is it the cold wind making you shiver? Hey, you! What the hell is happening? This is not... I don't think I'm supposed to talk to that Dudbear. He doesn't want us reading his poems, I guess. You nosy so-and-so. Don't go reading my poems like that. I'm Roger, leader of the Diggers. Well, do you have any, opinion on my poems? Not really. It was great. Oh, that suck up. You think so too? It wasn't so bad, was it? Actually, it was pretty terrible. He does a superpose down pose. I'm Roger, leader of the Diggers. Well, do you have any opinion on my poems? Are there any more? Really? You want more? Well, then I guess I'll have to show you more. Here I go. The hole and I am a hole in the ground. A hole that rainwater cannot fill. All the digging I have done has left me so empty. I dig and dig to find the thing my heart is searching for. Oh man, goddess, what have you hidden in the ground for me? Brilliant gems, uses junk. I will dig, dig, and dig for the goddess's treasure. I will dig until my life reaches its end. You don't need to add an apostrophe S after goddess. It ends in an S. Work like a dog, work like a dog. I'm not blushing, you're blushing. Dub. Dub. Oh, Dubba. Well, there you go. Okay, so I don't know what the hell was going on with that. I did not mean to do that. Probably we have to meet them later for some other quest. So I would imagine we're okay, but... We got Dragon Bone. Okay, you're a brand new type of enemy. Got some odd meat from whatever the hell that was. light is within the darkness. That's great. Hey, Lisa, can you see that thing? Because Niccolo couldn't, and it really freaked me out. Hey, abandoned room's got some stuff in it now. Got some moss. Sulfur. And a little eye. We've got various angry eyes, now we got little eye. So, I haven't been able to get too into it. Like, I kind of stopped halfway through to do something else, but I was got a new riff tracks of Universal Soldier 2, which was a direct-to-cable sequel to Universal Soldier that doesn't have Jean-Claude Van Damme or Dolph Lundgren. See, I didn't remember Jean-Claude being in Universal Soldier. I guess he was. I knew it was a Dolph Lundgren movie. Which is weird to forget that Jean-Claude was in it, because I believe Dolph Lundgren played the main evil Universal Soldier. That's right, so Jean-Claude was the good one. And why am I mentioning this? Because, like, that us carrying around eyes is to remind me... so that we knew he was a villain in Universal Soldier, I believe the malfunctioning Dolph Lundgren Universal Soldier was cutting off people's ears and wearing them on a necklace, and at one point said, "Oh, I'm all ears," when someone was talking to him. And it was silly. Got a lot of hit points there, friend. You had a little, kick. Little, World War II Zombies style kicking action there. We've got some Gigas gloves. Probably worth using, actually. What would Gigas gloves do for us? Well, Cursed Bone Pendant. Oh, Gigas gloves are a weapon. Never mind. But we got a Cursed Bone Pendant, which I suppose I could... This game doesn't really make it easy to figure out what your equipment does. So it might be a really terrible idea to use that as a weapon. I thought I saw somebody hiding over here. It was a save statue. Okay, but I believe this is actually how we get back to where we were supposed to be before we talked to that Dudbear and got sucked away. Some kind of secret Dudbear zone with the Rockhead guy, whose name I've already forgotten, who appears to be the leader of the new Dudbear Order. Who doesn't even have a light? What the hell? Getting that much reward for fighting the moles at this point. The mole men. And fighting a single mole man is probably not really going to be worth it a whole lot either. And whatever it was went straight to the Rabite. So let's actually do the quest the way it's supposed to be done. I'm supposed to talk to you if you keep doing that. Away from here.
I lost my trusty hammer, so I can't work. If you see it anywhere about, get it back to me, will ya?
Yes.
Thanks, pal. If you get my hammer back, why, I'll teach you how to blacksmith.
What drops the hammer? Just gonna put the hammer down. I already have iron sword, yeah. So this is the same level of stuff. I don't already get. Now. See, we were supposed to do. We had to talk to this guy and then go talk to the Dudbear asshole. So. Now I either gotta manually find my way. Oh, talk to the Vulcan. Dudbear Express. Pick up the hammer that's lying on the ground and leave the screen. see the hammer. Oh, there it is. Oh, I did see it. I'm gonna have to see how to get back to Watts. Okay, so this time it's not giving you directions at all. Where the hell is it? What do you mean, look at the map? Either they forgot to include a map. Oh, you know what? There's a map for all the different zones. Okay, yeah, so this time they're like, they didn't even bother. Like, yeah, so that whole thing we just did, this quest is longer than it looked. Because you have to fight your way back. But we've already done that. It's an hour repeating it. I guess the experience we got, the friendship we found along the way is the real trick. Etc., etc. We got meat. The odd meat pursuit. I think this is the way back. Gotta find it. Yeah, here we go. So we did a little bit of extra exploring, but this is ultimately the way back. Except this is the abandoned room. So there. Yeah, that's right. We are still on the right track. Got an animal bone. Tiny, tiny, tiny amounts of experience and gold. I didn't even notice we got gold, actually. Mine not got gold at all this time. But it does look like we will finish the quest, because we weren't supposed to talk to the Dudbears. The game is like, do not engage the Dudbears. Like, when we get to their, because I kind of thought they were cute. I guess I vaguely remember this part, maybe? I don't know. I guess I thought they were cute, because they do show up as, like, individual. But then you get to their village, and that's when I was like, no, I don't need no Dudbears in my life. Oh, for fuck's sake, would you...
Ugh, that's my hammer. Give it back, you thieving galoot.
But no,
Youngsters these days will take anything they can.
You told me to go find it and return it, you jerk.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. What? I forgot I asked you to bring it back. Forget what I said. Please don't hate me.
Oh.
Hate. The universe doesn't have room for me to write one scintilla of my hatred for you. Except, of course, you got me back, so never mind, we're friends.
And now Path of the Blacksmith becomes a quest. So we're definitely doing things in some kind of order here. And although it didn't seem to initiate a quest, we talked to the weird rock-headed guy. It looked like he had a rock head. Who is obsessed with digging. I'm trying to have a breakdown. She has a high opinion of herself, doesn't she? But he seemed to have an army of Dudbears, or at least 2 Dudbears. That might consist of an army supporting him. Talk to him.
Hammer, 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 hammer man, please hammer, don't hurt him.
There's a cartoon for a while called Hammer Man. Wasn't very good. But it exists, and you can look it up. And you can look up the opening theme to the Hammer Man cartoon. You can do that, folks. I have faith that you are able to do this. Watts drops the hammer.
Watts lost his hammer, but my master found it for him. Doesn't it feel good to do good things? It would be nice if my master could read me a story once in a while. Please?
What the hell, man? Like... okay. I'm telling you stories about my awesome adventures all the freaking time. I'm obsessed with making sure I don't forget to tell you about them. Oh, let's save it successful. That's what really counts. Alright, Bud, you're up.
Hey, take me on a search for the wisdoms.
Sure thing.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, boy. She doesn't give a crap about the wisdoms, and you know what? Considering that the last wisdom we talked to was a big stone who told somebody whose friend was dying, leave him alone. That was their wisdom, was like, leave your friend alone, let them die. I don't know how much interest I've got in these wisdoms. So anyway, oh, this event is missable in the Cactus Diary, so we have to be careful. Go to the the workshop area to the left of your home. Oh. Never mind. So we don't even go anywhere for this one. Matter of fact, like we're gonna lose Bud. Ugh. I just finished making a smithy you asked for. I didn't ask for a smithy, but okay.
My youngsters these days don't ken the meaning of gratitude.
Oh, you never asked me to make nothing. God, so why did I?
Oh, no, I got it. I got so caught up building the smithy, I forgot that I came to thank you for something. Forget what I just said. Don't hate me. Have a heart. I'll tell you how to make weapons. How does that sound?
Soon.
Alright, come in then. I'm gonna have to get extra Scottish.
The path of the blacksmith.
Right, that's it. You've got it. It's all in the hammer. The perfect strike makes the perfect sound. It's all in the hammer. Do that about 1,000,000 times and you can call yourself a craftsman.
Ask a question. Fortune.
It's the same for both weapons and armor. You choose the materials and bash them with your hammer. However, the basic power depends on the materials, not your hammering skills. You need to work on your hammer skills. 1,000,000 strikes. To make alterations, first you choose an item. It might affect the ability bonuses and elemental levels of the final product, depending on the mystic powers contained therein. That all depends on the item. Know your blacksmithing skill. You need to work on your hammer strikes. 1,000,000 strikes.
Choosing the materials.
The effect the materials have is really quite simple. You can tell what's changed by looking at the statistics after you forge something. It'll start to come naturally after you make a few pieces. You can't change your materials' properties with your hammer, I'm afraid. You need to work on your hammer strikes. Skills 1,000,000 strikes.
Effects of altering.
Making alterations or something will change the statistics depending on the item you use. It will increase the attack power or change the elemental essence levels. Although you can't always tell what effect is right away. It keeps slipping out of the score. If you keep altering a piece, you'll start to see the difference. The number of times you hit something is irrelevant. You need to work on your hammer skills, 1,000,000 strikes. Wee changes occur through altering mystic powers and the embodiment of those changes. When the energy of those changes build up, they'll start to show in the final product. Only then will it affect the piece's abilities and statistics. Nothing will happen if you just hit it with your hammer. Good job. I was lying about the 1,000,000 strikes, by the way. I'm a big fat liar, don't hate me. When I was a wee lad, that's just what my master used to tell me. Now you're able to make any kind of weapon or army you like, but you need materials. Since you're just starting out, I'll give you this.
Got Menos bronze.
Well, I'll be going then. Best of luck to me. Did I give you the materials for weapons and armor? I thought I brought some to give you, seeing as how you're just starting out.
Yes, you did. Yeah, we don't want to lie to him, do we? Oh, I did I? I forgot. Alright then, keep it up and I'll make a fine blacksmith. I guess I could have gotten some more by lying. I don't know, whatever. I think it'll be okay. It seems like we can probably get... Maybe I find out, and the guy didn't bother to tell me, that you have one-time only material. The only way to get it in game is to lie to him and say he didn't give you the bronze that he gave you. Because he does seem a bit absent-minded. And it's possible to miss this one. We must speak to Little Cactus immediately. Alright, bud, I guess you didn't really get much of an adventure this time. See ya! I would take you with me next time, but you intentionally left.
Weapon's finished.
Weapon apostrophe, yeah, so belonging to the weapon is finished.
He doesn't know I'm able to do this.
I mean, apparently he can get up and walk around, so maybe we'll take Bud with us next time. I feel like poor guy got really cheated there. Watts drops the hammer is... There we go.
There's a new room in the backyard workshop. It's for making weapons and armor for my master to use to wax one of the monsters. That's not nice. We should all be friends.
Alright, man, you know what? I'll just have that big giant crystal monster that was trying to eat Watts come visit you here. See whether you and that thing could be friends, huh? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. How dare you, little cactus. A little pacifist, huh? We sit on that wall. We're the only thing between you and the outside. Communists and terrorists are ready to come into our country. We stand on that wall. We keep you safe. And what do, you little liver bastard? And then little cactus asses if we order that code red. Alright, come on. I'll take you out in the next quest, even though I said I wouldn't. I was a big freaking liar. It's time to face that fact. Alright, guys, I got a couple minutes left in this video. Like 10 minutes left in this video. 9 minutes left. And that was Path of the Blacksmith. Now for the Infernal Doll. This one is kind of a moderate length of instruction. Place the broken doll in the space directly above the Ulcan mine to create the junkyard. Alright, to hang out with JYD. Maybe we'll be able to make a robot that has the personality of Roddy Piper. That's what Junkyard Dog is mostly known for, right? I would tell you to go check out Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling, but I don't know if they ever put that back on the WWE Network after they took it off, because temporarily they were upset with him being a big racist, and then apparently they got over it. Anyway, the broken doll directly above Ulcan Mines. By which I assume they mean here and not here. I sure hope so, otherwise we've messed up this map. Well, it's got particularly scary dark powers, doesn't it? Or did all the rest of them have that same animation and I just didn't notice? You know, I'm starting to think, is there a map of the final... I don't know if they actually include a map of what it looks like at the very, very end. When you've got everything. Because they have individual maps. Oh no, they kind of do. Okay. Seven is the junkyard. Okay. I am doing it correct. I was a little worried there for a minute. Okay. So we're going to go into the junkyard. We got fun and games. Let's see whether we can wrap this up in one video. A human is here. I wonder if it knows that we're not completely asleep. Well, I hear your creepy-ass voices.
What could this mean? Oh, it's no use worrying. The wars have long since ended. We should just rest.
What's wrong? Stop that whining. Those who die with desire in their hearts are doomed to wander the earth forever. You're an artificer. You shouldn't be playing with our powers. We'll get our revenge soon enough.
The Infernal Doll. And I gave it that voice because I figured that was the Infernal Doll of the title.
Friends await you. Let the Jack-in-the-Box, the teddy bear, the doll, the Jack-in-the-Box, and the rocking horse guide you to them.
Okay, that's probably a hint of some kind.
Someone cried, "Help, help," but I just ignored him. It was war. That's what I tell myself.
Oh, okay, so these toys are like dead soldiers who are still feeling guilty about what they did. Here's cool demonic creatures for us to do battle with. That's nice. This little black eyeball. That was a kind of a big deal monster in earlier games, but in this game it appears to just be kind of generic. Because in those games it can like copy your powers and shit. It's kind of scary. I might be overselling it slightly. Maybe we'll only give it to them at half effect? Because whatever. Alright. I definitely do not remember this place. This is weird in a way I don't remember. Oh, the pain, winning, losing, and then winning again. All we can do is fight. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
Hey, look there. Not there. Here, the room. This is what keeps me going.
This is a creepy game. And remember that thing I said about how, like, this might be fun for, like, my niece? Yeah, now there's, like, toys that have, like, PTSD.
I'm getting sleepy. I wonder what I'll be the next time I'm granted life.
Yeah. It's weird.
Not that way. How many lives does that make now?
You're lying to me? How dare you? I think I actually did. Oh, hold on. The hell are you? That might be an... So he leveled up. Oh, never mind. It was from me collecting these crystals. Demon meat, morph meat. Yep. So if we could find out what this thing is. But never mind. We're not actually supposed to go this way. We were supposed to go, I believe, lower right. He says not this way, but it turns out we are supposed to go this way. Haha. Fork in the garbage. Condition is down. What condition my condition is in? And that is probably it is Saturday evening, early part of the evening as I'm recording this. So that is probably a spam call. It is not a time where a legitimate business would be giving me a call. Kind of need to get to a stopping point here, though. Doesn't really appear to be a way out of here. So maybe I misinterpreted the directions. But honestly, I'm gonna have to call it a video here pretty soon. Like, I might need to just, find a save point. That would be good. We could just pick this quest up next time. There's definitely a theme of evil going on here. Or at least... Well, yeah, the enemies seem to have kind of an evil theme. Innocent demons and shit. Alright, lizard meat. Great. I'm now ignoring their directions, and this is not the way they wanted me to go, so... Of course, the enemy's strong, but I didn't think I would lose. So I wonder, why am I here now? Long ago, we would fly into the air and battle against the fairies. Most of these games, fairies usually represent good guyness, good guyosity. Is that like... Is that just a background treasure chest, or is that a real treasure chest that's supposed to be able to get? So, like, yeah, if you're fighting against fairies, that usually means you're the bad guy in a fantasy game. Let's face it. Anyway, you teddy bear, let them guide you. Okay. Well, this is the entrance. I think what I'm going to need to do is just exit and save. On account of it's time to call it a video. And oh, can I save on this screen? What we'll do is we're just gonna go home and save there, and come back and continue our search for the Infernal Doll. There's nothing more fun than wandering around in a graveyard of broken toys that possess the spirits of dead soldiers, looking for an Infernal Doll. See ya. Yeah, you know what, kid? I would probably be ditching the Avatar at this point too if he was taking me into like a mad hellscape of broken demonic toys. But oddly enough, we have nothing to tell little cactus. So let's save. Call it a video. If I have my counts right in my head, I need to do one more video, but I'm not going to be doing it right now. I'll have to do it later. And yeah, so I mean, if my counts are right. If you guys are watching this as they go up, it's Thursday. I don't know why I'm even getting into this, because it doesn't matter, and people will not necessarily be watching these as they go up. When we come back next time, folks, it'll be Friday. Unless, as I just said, you're not watching these as they go up. Or I lost count. Either way, when we come back next time, more importantly, we'll be going to a nightmare graveyard of demonic toys.